I'm Liz, and welcome to my book talk. I recently read the true crime bestseller Helter Skelter by Vincent Bugliosi with help from Kurt Gentry. The book is told from Bugliosi's, the prosecutor on the Manson case, point of view. The book focuses on the Manson family and the murders they committed. In 1969, Charles Manson succeeded in brainwashing many people into doing whatever he wanted, including murder. They committed many murders, but they're infamous for the killing of the Hollywood actress known as Sharon Tate. This book is important to society because it's one of the most well-known murder stories in history. Learning from history is important, and I think that's why others should read this book. Bugliosi closes the book with this statement: "But fortunately, as of this date, the singularity of Manson's evil and the particular brand of demonic murders he authored have not again been inflicted upon our nation. We can only hope that the ensuing years will be the same. We must learn from history to make sure mistakes of the past are never repeated." The Manson family committed the Tate and LaBianca murders. The police originally wrongfully thought the two murders were not connected. Bugliosi quotes Inspector K.J. McCauley. "I don't see any connection between this murder and the others. They're too widely removed. I just don't see any connection. Among the many differences were that the victims were very different. In the Tate murders, Sharon Tate was a famous actress, and her friends were of high social status as well. In the LaBianca murders, Lino was a grocery store owner and his wife a successful businesswoman. In both murders, there was blood scrawled in the house. In the Tate residence, the blood read pigs, and death to pigs was written in the LaBianca residence." The photos of the murder scenes were very helpful when it came to picturing what went down. The photos draw everything into perspective, and they remind the audience that this is a real story with real people. Here are some photos. As you can see by the photographs, the murders were grotesque and inhumane. While reading this book, I felt intrigued, but I also felt disgust towards the Manson family. This book made me curious as to the minds of murderers. How could they possibly think this way? Are they born like this? Did Charles Manson just manage to find every murderer and create a cult? Or did he transform them into murderers? I felt that the most interesting part of the book was how compelled the girls were by Manson. They saw him as God, and they took orders from him. During the trial, Bugliosi asked Susan Atkins, "Was there any limit to what you would do for him?" Susan replied, "No." This quote in particular had an impact on me because I couldn't possibly imagine allowing someone to have that much control over me. Manson had erased her identity, and Susan was under his complete control.